Well, I'm officially on vacation. So I normally work 4 days on, 4 days off. And I just wasn't going to take the vacation. But after a long work week, I decided, you know what, I'm going to take these 4 days off. So basically, that's 12 days with no work. I went camping, and that was fun. But it was still a lot of work because it was for only one day. And when you go camping for one day or basically one night, you're doing all that unpacking just to pack up the next morning. But I did get a lot of things resolved with my camping gear. Now I've got to figure out what to do with my next 8 days because this would be my first day back to work. I get bored real easily. I get bored at work. I get bored when I'm home. I got up this morning, did some yard work. And now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. The plan was to go to West Virginia to meet my buddy and his girlfriend. But unfortunately, my new vehicle, the plates are going to expire on the 28th. I'm supposed to be leaving Wednesday. So that's not going to work if I don't get my tags. If I didn't call them, I probably would have never gotten my tags because apparently they forgot to have me sign something. They overnighted it. I sent it back, but then the weekend came up. So who knows if I'm going to get my tags in time. I might have a vehicle with expired tags. It happens to a lot of people. I've talked to my sister, my cousin, it happened to them, but it shouldn't happen, especially when I get one real vacation a year. I'm not going to get into why my vacation times are all messed up, but right now I've only been able to take one real vacation a year and a couple days here and there during the year. But this was my one big vacation, and the plan was to take the new vehicle down to West Virginia, and that's probably not going to happen, but you never know. They might be able to get the tags and get them to me within a short period of time. I'm going to eat some breakfast, which is just fruit, kiwi, watermelon, and what is this, mango. Actually, I'll finish this video first. So there really isn't much to say. I got up this morning, did some yard work, but what I was thinking is that I get bored really easily. I've always been like that. Even when I was a kid, I always had to be active, always had to be doing something. So I need to learn to slow down. 55 years old, I'm still running and ripping and running first thing in the morning. I did the yard work. I wanted to get that done before it got hot. Probably go to the gym. Like I mentioned in another video, my fishing pole, one of my fishing poles, my lightweight one broke. So I'll probably go to Dick's, pick that up and go to the lake and then come back here and try to relax. There's a ton of yard work I want to do. I was supposed to go to the gun range this morning. I decided, you know what? I need to relax because the gun range is not a relaxing place for me. It's fun and I enjoy it, but it's really just not relaxing. So that's about it. My vacation is not as fun as I thought it was going to be, but maybe it'll be relaxing. Maybe I'm going to catch up on sleep because I've really been behind on sleep. My cousin the other day, we were on the phone and he snapped at me and said, what's wrong with you? And I didn't even explain to him what was wrong with me. What's wrong is I have not slept in days. The work schedule really makes it hard. Sometimes I have to get up and do watch between 1 and 3. The next night I may get up between 3 and 5. And so the same thing happens when I'm home. I just get up in the middle of the night and just hop on my phone like I'm at work. Then I realize I need to sleep. But like I said, I never catch up on that sleep. So maybe that's what I'll do the next couple of days. I'm not buying any more mods for the car or for the truck right now. What's funny is I bought, and there's a video about these Raptor lights that I bought, and there was a problem with them. Well, before I knew there was a problem, when I ordered something else from the same company, and there's a little pin, there are 2 lights, and the pin is bent. The company, people from China, reached back out to me and said, can I unbend it with a pair of tweezers? And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. If I try to unbend it and it pops, or maybe when it bent, the connection actually got compromised, and then it shorts something, I'm not doing that. If you can't take a look at the product before you mail it to make sure it's okay, because there's really nothing to be wrong with it, just 2 pins. But nah, I'm not going to do that. They said they'll give me a partial refund if I want to bend it back. I said, no, I want a full refund, or you can replace it. But I will never deal with that company again. So that's about it. Yeah, I was going to make a video about just being bored, and I'm just always bored. So the way I relieve that is by moving and doing stuff. And if I can't relieve my boredom by doing stuff, I'm trying to get rid of this bees. I got stung the other day, by the way. I'm trying not to get stung again. But anyway, if I can't find anything to keep me from being bored, then I may start having a drink or two. I'm on vacation, so that's okay, but I think what I need to do, I wouldn't say detox because I'm not drinking like that, but I'm eating healthy, which I always eat healthy, but I think I'm gonna go 2 or 3 days just cleaning out my system, eating healthy, drinking a lot of water, and exercise. I'm trying to see how much I'm gonna work out. Like I said, I'm trying to relax a little bit and not go crazy in the gym. So I'll probably just work out once today. I've already did my yard work, so that was kind of my cardio. And that's it. Like I said in another video, isolation. I'm definitely, and I can't turn my phone off. I turned it off this morning. I have to turn it on because I'm waiting for the guy from the car place to call. And I'm waiting for the guy that I'm renting from to call because I'm having a problem with a condensate pump. So I'd love to be able to just completely shut my phone off and not have to deal with anything. But unfortunately, there's 2 things that I have to handle. So hopefully those both get handled today. I can shut my phone off and have at least 2 days of peace. And if I do decide to go to West Virginia, of course, I'm going to film it. But maybe I just need to relax. It all depends on how I feel Wednesday morning and if I get my tags. If not, there's always next year, I guess. I do have 4 days off from work on a regular basis, so I'm probably going to start doing more small road trips, Maryland, Virginia, but the closer parts. I think West Virginia is about almost between a 5.5 and a 6 hour drive, which I can do, but I have to make sure I'm caught up on sleep. So that's about it. This is a boring video. I just wanted to upload something so I can share it with somebody if they ask how things are going with me. This is how things are going.